She was from New York City, so she lived on Manhattan. And I don't remember how she wound up here. I think Tommy met her in Florida. She was on vacation. Anyway, she came down. So she kind of became the manager of the Third Turtle Inn. At that time, the Third Turtle Inn at that time was probably 90% working camp, but we had a few people came down. This was late 60s, so there was, not much going on. But Susan said that she had absolutely no sense of direction. She said and she was a good sport. She said if she walked about 2 blocks from her apartment on Manhattan. She said she had to take a taxi to find a way back home. So that's how bad she was. So anyway, living on Manhattan, you don't need a car. It's just terrible. So she didn't know how to drive. So now and then we had some tourists landing at the little airport. So we went out to pick them up. We had a radio uniform in the kitchen where we could talk to them. And then we went out with the little station wagon and picked up the people. So Susan was going to do this, so we had been teaching her how to drive the station wagon. So she went out to pick them up. And Lever Highway was just a dirt track. But she kept on missing where she was going to turn down to Third Turtle. But the end, so she went to the end of the road, which was up in the bight, I'm too far. So then she had to turn back, and then she went there. So what we did first, we put the post in the ground, and we tied a rag on it. So she knew when she came from the airport, when she came to that, she was going to turn. But then Edith Fritz Ludington, who was the man that started this thing, or Ford Carter was another guy that was selling property for us in those days, from Florida. They actually made up a sign. So we took down the rag and we hang up the sign, and there was an arrow pointing, and then he said, "Suzie Turn."